Hey guys, Dave with Moneyology here. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. I'm returning here with part 2 of the Biotech Top Picks review, January 28th. And just wanted to remind you, for those who are new to us, where we do videos from a weekly time perspective, remove some of the short-term noise in the markets, and really ultimately these are for education purposes only. Don't invest solely on these videos, but use them as a starting point potentially. This is not for day traders. This is for long-term investors looking for an edge in the market using technical analysis. This is our approach. I think we're unique, and you'll find these videos to be very, very valuable. So we'll start with our Dellux ARDX. This is one of 10 of 300 names that we're going to be profiling, or we're going to be looking at the best names among those 300 names. And this particular name is breaking out. It's breaking out to multi-year MACD highs. It's breaking out to certainly 12-month highs on RSI. And RSI is higher today than when price was at 865, so there's positive divergence here. So we like this. Now that it closed a week above the 50 weekly moving average, we think that 10 and 1250 is not too big a stretch. We think that there's a lot of upside here in ARDX. Atos, Atos Genetics. This one looks to be on the verge of breaking out of a multi-year downtrend. And although it doesn't meet our criteria of RSI and MACDs being on multi-year highs, what we do see is RSI is definitely building positive divergence here versus where it was at 93 cents and where it was at, all the way basically at $2 to $3. RSI was lower than where it is today. So there's positive momentum. MACDs have crossed above zero, and this one appears, if this breaks above this 40, I would say about 45 to 50 area, I mean, this could see a move towards 125 in very, very short order. So ATOS is one of the more interesting names on this particular list. Next on the list we have is Avail Pharmaceuticals, AUPH. This one is kind of in a bullish flag here, bullish pennant since the start of 2017, where it rallied so massively from a low of basically 174 to a high of 1054. Been consolidating here above this breakout point here around $4, and now it looks like it's getting ready to break out here. So keep an eye on this one. MACDs have crossed above zero, and if this breaks out, there might be some consolidation here, but ultimately we think that this is going to, at the very minimum, retest that 1050 level. Avail Pharmaceuticals, AVEO. Another one that looks good. It's consolidating above the 50, above the 200 moving average, and it just closed right below the middle Bollinger Band. So, and it's consolidating above that 50 RSI. So whatever this pullback needed to do in terms of consolidation, looks like it's getting ready to move higher. Look at the MACDs, they're starting to curl higher. That's very positive. Accumulation is very nice. For us, this ultimately, if this breaks above the 4 level, this is likely headed towards that 7 area. So a lot of upside ahead in Avail. BioAmber, BIOA, one that's been crushed over the last couple of months here, but it looks like it's been basing, and it might be setting up for a really nice bounce to $1 to $2. While the MACDs are above zero, the money flow is moving in the positive direction. We've got some divergence here on RSI, which is really nice. And so for us, if this breaks above 50, that's a buy with a initial target of $1 to $2. This is one of those bounce plays. Bioblast Pharma, ORPN, looks very good here. It broke out of a downtrend that was nasty and brutal for many years. Finally broke out with a vengeance. No surprise here that made a massive run, but there's a lot of sellers here. No surprise again. Now we've retested this from the upside, and so long as it's above that 230 to 40 area, we think that this is going to be in good shape. RSI is leading the way, positive divergence. We're at $3, and RSI is higher today than it was when price was $8 to $10. So MACDs are at their 3-year highs. This is a really, really nice looking stock. $5, $10 are reasonable targets for this one, depending on your time frame. BioPharmX, BPMX. This is one that looks, for those of you that really like those penny stocks, This one looks like it's poised to really run. Look at the massive volume over the last couple of days after being crushed for a while there. MACDs are about to cross zero, and with RSI now above that 30 area, I think that this one's going to make a run at a minimum towards 25 cents. If it breaks out above this downtrend, it could run towards 50, possibly as high as 75 cents. So a lot of potential upside here for those individuals who like those little penny stocks. This one might be the play for the week. Biostage, BSTG. This one is very interesting. It got delisted here because it couldn't get the reverse split that they wanted. Finally got it. Now they're really rallying. Rallied from a low of about 60 cents to a high of 320. Are you kidding me? This has been really, really strong rally last couple of weeks, and it's got some good fundamentals behind them in terms of the technology from what I hear. But anyway, bottom line is this a technical video. It closed above the weekly Bollinger Bands and strong volume with very strong divergence. So at a minimum, we think this runs towards 5, possibly as high as around $6 a share before this particular run is over with. Couple more names: Biostar Pharmaceuticals, BSPM. This one broke out here after a very nice kind of triangular pattern here above the middle Bollinger Band. So that finally broke above $2 and had a very nice rally. Notice as this was consolidating, RSI was just slightly headed higher and higher, and then so boom, it broke out. Now this is giving us an opportunity to reload or add or initiate positions because ultimately I think this breaks above $6. Chart looks really good. And finally, Biotime BTX. One that's been kind of in the dumps for a while now, but MACDs are really firming up here. It's rather from $2.10 to about $3. RSI is leading the way. RSI is now creating very, very nice positive divergence. So if this can break out above the 200 EMA, above around the 315 area, expect this to run hard towards 4. If this breaks 4, then about 550 is the next reasonable long-term target. But bottom line is, this is not our typical. We don't really like these sort of plays that are zigzagging. We like trending, but this one appears to be starting a new trend to the upside. How long it goes, well, we'll have to keep an eye on this one. Anyways, guys, if you like our videos, please support us. We're on Patreon. It will really help us do better work more often and release quality videos that will help educate you guys and help you become better traders and, more importantly, better investors. Thanks. The link will be in the show notes below. We really appreciate it, and have a great week. Good luck trading and investing.